Hey, we have a surprise. We're gonna go to Beijing. We're flying on an airplane tonight. Oh, we got the family room.
It's her toilet. This is my bed.
Okay, here's our quick room tour. It's a tub, shower with, oh, look at that. Rain shower head in the ceiling. There's me. We got a tent for Ezra, king size bed, and a room for Sienna. But I think Sienna and Ezra will share this. Freeze your shiner. I think it's the dress shoe. Really nice. We are at Xianying Palace, not too far from the airport. We're waiting on our flight to Beijing. It departs at 8 p.m. and oh, just our luck. They are refurbishing the outside. That's the way it goes.
Like a whisper, I am drifting, memory of silver, calling me to empty chambers of a heart that used to be mine. There's a place where all secrets rise to the surface, become alive. I see you through windows, my soul's just an echo, losing time. I look for a pattern that is forever changing, no steady ground. I'm a ghost just drifting through the endless silence.
We had a bit of bad luck. We showed our shuttle driver the Chinese instructions for our hotel, and he said yes, and then he took us to the wrong hotel, and we tried to get a DD, and all the DDs are too far away, and we're just about 900 meters away from our hotel, so we're walking to it. It is almost midnight, but we'll get there one way or another. All right, we made it to our hotel, 7th floor, but all the rooms start with an 8. Kind of confusing. Here's our room, and here's the bathroom, toilet. We're impressed with the brass, and the decor is nice. We made it, and it's a bit after midnight. Time for bed.
Right? Everything out of the fridge.
All right, we are headed out of this hotel a little bit further away from the airport. We're gonna hop on a DD, about an hour-and-a-half ride from here to Beijing Summer Palace, where we booked a hotel. Our DD should be coming here in just a little bit. AI is taking over. This is our 3rd hotels already. Bathroom, shower, and beds. We found the mini fridge, and we have 2 windows. Wow, that's nice. Feeling like I'm in the US now, here in Beijing. Check this out, this row of dealerships. Ford. Here's where we're going. We sit, have some snacks that we got, and then we'll get a DD to the Summer Palace. Here's our spot.
This is like milky, sour, and yogurt mix.
Hey, we got the sandwich from the flight. Yes, we did keep it refrigerated. Chips, some crackers, again from last flight. Just finishing up our snack, and we really like this park, and it's something that we've noticed here in Beijing, anywhere in China, even though it's a really big country, like 4 times the population of the US. It's still easy to just get off by yourself and find seclusion. It's not like wall-to-wall people everywhere. Here, and look how big this is.
Trust in myself to really know.
When we rounded that corner and saw Kunming Lake with the palace in the middle on the island, that was quite a surprise.
It was amazing. I had no idea that it would be like this.
For me, will never stray. But
island, and we're gonna climb this tower. Here we go.
Following my truth with the sun in my eyes. Big love can blind you, but I will be fine. Following my truth with the sun in my eyes. Big love can blind you, but I will be fine.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
As soon as we ordered our food here, they turned this over. We have 25 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes so far. You guys better color fast.
Just some sort of corn soup.
Corn soup, is it good?
Doesn't have any seasonings. It's good.
Sienna, you got a candy?
Really nice restaurant. They were super friendly. There's the mall we were just in. Now we're walking back to our hotel. It's about a 15-minute walk. We have 19 seconds. Hurry! We are almost back to our hotel. Noticing a lot of car dealerships here. Volkswagen, Volvo, Ford. We had BYD. Liking the feel of the city. This is kind of a suburban area. Outskirts of Beijing. Everything is clean. Everything feels safe.
Everybody's out.
People are out and about.
Men, women, children.
It reminds us a lot of walking around in a US city, but
But it's safe.
it's safe. Feels safe. We don't have to worry, look over our shoulder.
I mean,
Everyone
we
is.
still do. But
We do, but
We don't
not
need
to the same extent. And to be honest, I was a little bit concerned with all of the political stuff going on between US and China with the trade and economic war tensions between the two countries. But China doesn't disappoint, at least the people, they are very friendly. The restaurant we were at, I told Sydney it was probably the nicest, like genuinely kindest service that we've had.
they played rock, paper, scissors with us so we
Yeah.
could win free lamb skewers.
And they actually gave us free food. We didn't order quite enough rice. They gave us free rice. They were going to give us our Sprites for free, our drinks. We had to remind them that, oh yeah, we ordered these. They gave us free skewers, lots of freebies for the kids. Yeah, everybody's been super kind. It's been a great trip so far. And there's Ford dealership. Looks like something you'd see in Kansas City area. Okay, we got all these strawberries. What do you think? This is like a couple pounds.
At least.
And a bunch of bananas for $17.50 yen.
It would cost around 50 Hong Kong dollars to
50.
buy the same. Maybe more, depending on the cost of the berries.
I tried to give her 18 and she wouldn't take it. Why do you think she wouldn't take it?
Because she's a proud woman. She wants to just earn what
Yeah.
it's worth.
What it's worth.
She doesn't want to receive handouts, or she might think that it's a handout, even though it was
Yeah.
just us.
She's doing good, honest
Trying to
work,
round
and
up, yeah.
she wants to charge just what it's worth. No more, no less.
She was very happy.
Yeah,
Sweet.
a lot of respect for that, for sure. There's literally a guy right there getting his hair cut on the corner of the street. Somebody set up a barber shop, a night barber shop. That is so amazing. Stuff like that is like, that's why I love coming here. headed north of Beijing, about an hour and 20-minute car ride to Huanghuachang Lakeside Great Wall. It's supposed to be an area where there's not as many tourists and a bit further out. So we're really looking forward to it. Wait till you see the hotel that I booked. We're hoping that it's going to be a good one. On the Great Wall, here in this village by our hotel. Go into a Great Wall Tower. Wow. This is incredible. What do you think, you guys? And no tourists. Right, here we are at our hotel. About a 5-minute walk from the wall we were at. Look at your room. Is it a win?
Hi.
It's our bed. Here's bathroom with bidet. Nice bath with shower. What did you think?
He said it's a win.
And back around to the entry. All within a 5-minute walk of the Great Wall. All right, leaving our hotel, headed to the Great Wall. We're gonna get some snacks here, hopefully. Got a pretty good sized store here. Pretty good prices on these chips. And the kids' store reminds me of a Dollar General. We got groceries, shoes, household items. About everything you need right in this little village. Got that Hong Kong taxi get here. Taxi driver decided to come see the Great Wall.
Remind me of Mary Hamby.
It's so strange to be walking along here through this residential area and we just see views of the Great Wall. Reminds us of how vast it is and how far it stretches. It's just a common sight in this area. And the snacks that we got with this nice view of the wall. We've had enough of the road, a lot of motorbikes. Traffic picked up a little bit, so we're getting a DD. It's 3 minutes away from us. Portal to the Great Wall awaits. This is cool. To the Great Wall, Ming Dynasty. Here we go, we're almost to it. And then hopefully we can just walk as far as we want to walk on the Great Wall. I love those pink flowering bushes. Those are so beautiful. Sydney's gonna be the first one to touch the Great Wall. Touching the Ming Dynasty Great Wall section. Woo! Great Wall, a wonder of the world. Stepping on the Great Wall steps. There's the ruins part, and then turning around, woo, we got our work cut out for us. We're on the Great Wall of China, and we have the wall to ourselves. There's nobody.
This is incredible. Our kids are walking the Great Wall of China.
is the ruins part. Here you can see more of the inside of the wall.
Building of it started before Jesus was even born.
I really like that this wall is next to water. Makes it kind of feel more castle-like. Just in case you wondered what the towers look like inside, this is what they look like.
Who said that?
Oh, so steep. Here it is, Ezra. Who knew we'd be walking on a glass bridge at the Great Wall? We made it to the end of this wall segment. Not allowed to go any further. So I'm really perplexed why there aren't more people here at this section of the wall, especially when I've heard this time of year there are tons of tourists at the other two more well-known sections, and there are lines and it's super congested. And then we come here and I mean, we have seen people, but just a handful. Most of the wall we've had it completely to ourselves, and they've got all the amenities here. They've got restrooms everywhere. They're clean. They have paddle boats that people can use. They have zip lines. They have the toboggan ride. They have like this cable car that goes up to the very end section of the wall. The views are gorgeous with this lake, and the wall is sprawling. You can see it for many kilometers. You can see ruined parts of the wall. It's just a great spot to come. So highly recommend this section if you want to avoid crowds. This is like a hidden gem. Love it. Way out here you can make your own cotton candy. How about that? Wow, it looks so castle-like. Love this view of the wall. Oh, I just wish cameras would capture the scale, like how tall that mountain truly is, how high that little lookout tower is up there. Oh, it's just so grand, so unbelievable. Sad to leave this place.
One thing that was really surprising is I've always thought that the Great Wall was kind of inaccessible, where you had to hire a tour guide, you had to make these grand plans in order to get here. But you don't. You can just hire a Didi and tell them which part of the wall you want to go to. Granted, this is the only part of the wall we've been to. But
Yeah.
as far as this part, you don't need anyone to
No,
give you a tour. You just
no,
come.
super accessible. And no Chinese speaking skills required. They are helpful, but not required. A bit worried because it was taking a while to get our DD because there aren't a lot of tourists or people here. So we ended up getting a metered taxi. But it shouldn't be too much more.
It'll be all
And
right.
it'll be here in 5 minutes, and we aren't going to be stranded.
And we won't have to walk.
Our DD driver that brought us here was worried about that. She was like, if you're going to Beijing, you're going to get stuck here. And we said, well, we have a hotel nearby, so it should be okay.
We have a hotel right by the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, it's right by it. You can almost touch it. Try this restaurant by our hotel, see if it's open. The taxi ride was a success. Alright, we got our pineapple pizza, chicken, onion rings. Decided to come outside because the weather's great. How's it taste? So this is our hotel. We went up to the rooftop and this is literally part of the wall. So there's the other side. So our hotel is straddling the Great Wall.
Can't believe that.
That is so crazy. We found this trail to this ancient wall just right outside the town. I've been looking and looking. Oh, yes. Check it out. Those stones were placed there over 700 years ago, at least. I'm so scared this is not allowed. So incredible. And then just right below that hill is our hotel. And I've got this panorama of wall, lookout towers, majestic mountains. So amazing. And then behind me, the ancient wall ruins continues, another lookout tower. I made it down. Wait till you see my legs. So the bushes are very thorny going up and I got a little bit lost and I was like going without a trail and I got so scratched up. And I was like, this isn't right. So I got back on the wall. Fortunately found the trail back down here. Check out my legs. Oh, home sweet home. Never thought I'd be so happy to see this place. Something cool about this hotel, since I think it was built on top of where the Great Wall once stood, you can reach out and touch ancient Great Wall ruins. Okay, time to say bye to our hotel. Pick up the balls. Time to go get some coffee. The kids love this place.
They don't want to leave.
You guys like these country places the most? Best place to get coffee by the Great Wall. How happy are you right now?
I'm very, he even knows how to do the coffee art. I had no idea that it would be like this. That I felt like I was in a dream where we're sitting at a coffee shop getting ready to have drinks and the Great Wall of China is just right there. And it's springtime and all the flowers are blooming.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day.
So
nice
beautiful.
breeze.
I'm gonna get rid of my
We've got a nice car this time. Hi, village. On our way back to Beijing. Was that your favorite part of the trip, you guys?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part of the trip so far?
Hotel. The hotel.
Why'd you like it so much?
The ball pit.
Ball
and
pit.
the bunk beds.
Anyone running a hotel, if you want kids to stay and convince their parents to stay at the hotel, get bunk beds and a ball pit. We're at this enormous scooter lot at this station. We're gonna look into riding the train now because Sienna got sick on the car. We're about a little over halfway to the Forbidden City area. Let's buy tickets. Here we go. We're walking to the Forbidden City. We're gonna stop and get a quick bite to eat. A 20-minute walk all the way from the station that we left to Forbidden City Gate. We'll see if we can get in. They said that they will let foreigners in, even though tickets are sold out. Just have to show our passports. So we'll see. There it is up there, sighting of Forbidden City. There's Beijing snow in the spring. Ooh, it's so fluffy. Here we go. This is quite the grand entrance. We're still not inside, but this is pretty cool. We will see if we can get tickets. If we can't get tickets, we still got to see it. Look at this grand square here. Wow. And this is only just a small part of it. It does say right on the kiosk, book 1 day in advance. It's not looking good. Hey, it's working. How happy are you guys? And we even have a place to store our bags. Okay, front area. This place is huge. This is the Empress's residence, and we are at the end of the complex of like official buildings, and that way is the garden. Looking forward to seeing the garden. This whole time I'm comparing it to the Kyoto palace.
This is better.
This is much, much grander and bigger. We'll see how the gardens hold up. This park is just across the road from Forbidden City, and you get a great view right up there. So highly recommend it. It's 10 per person, 5 for kids.
Look at you like that.
What'd you get? Souvenir for
A
Beijing? Dino and a bunny.
I don't wanna go home looking for a reason to stay here all night.
I did notice in Beijing, since there are a lot of tourists here, they do have credit card options to pay, Union Pay and FPS, but I don't really recommend that route. Alipay, WeChat, once you get that set up, it's a lot easier to pay. Here's our hotel, James Joyce Cofhotel. Let's see what it's like. Here's Cofhotel, but here's the bathroom. My favorite feature is this love seat and bay window. Yeah, I think this will do. The price is pretty good. It does smell kind of smoky. We can live with that.
I'm everything you need.
Is it good?
We may have ordered too much food.
Suddenly you're an open book. When I struggle to find the words you
Passion fruit.
How good is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Whoa!
It's called strawberry dessert.
Is it good? So proud of ourselves. The right side of the street, Domino's and McDonald's. The left side of the street, all local. The restaurant we ate at was right there. I gotta say, we did well. No Western food on the last night of Beijing. The kids, I give them an A. They ate all their food and we enjoyed it very much. We're gonna go back to the station and leave Beijing. All the cars are coated with pollen. The trees are giving off a lot of pollen this time of year. Okay, so we don't have to pay for Ezra, but we do have to pay for Xianying. It's based on height. Wow, this infrastructure is really, really nice. Not too shabby. This is better than DD. That's where we live. This is such a good idea. This tells you exactly where to go. So easy to navigate. I love it.
Are you too big?
We landed in Fuzhou and we're gonna take a short metro ride to our hotel where we'll rest and then tomorrow morning back to Hong Kong. Okay, made it to our hotel. Let's check out our room. This is a really nice hotel for what we paid. And then coming out here, we've got a room for the kids and room for us. Found a restaurant just a little ways from our hotel. And we're gonna try some good food. Get it? Oh yeah. Yeah, you did your first bottle. Cheers. Just like a T-Rex. Got this lunch one?
It's really good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is it? Whoa! Baby. We got all these snacks for like 30 Hong Kong. Did that sort. Stuck to your tongue? Yeah, these things are cold. They were really stuck together. Just wait, it'll melt. They keep licking it.